Well, CEO of Diamond Eagles Limited, Mr. Scott Chevia, is my guest this morning. We're going to be talking about harnessing Ghana's solar energy for development. Very important. Now, it is said Ghana is rich in renewable energy resources, and of course, this can help expand the accessibility of energy by individuals, community, and businesses. Now, these resources include biomass, solar, wind energy, along with hydropower potential. Now, taxes on the energy consumption is what the government is using to finance power development in the country. Now, this morning, we want to understand and see how well this can also help with development. And he's here with us this morning. Good morning, Scott. How are you doing?
Yeah, good morning.
I want to understand, in general, what is solar energy or solar power?
First of all, let me say good morning to your viewers and listeners. And also good morning to my colleagues in the solar industry. First of all, when you say what is solar, a lot of people have really construed solar energy and the inverter system. They're actually two different things.
Solar energy and the inverter system.
Yes.
Okay.
That's inverter and the battery system. Now, with the solar energy, that is where you see solar panels, or we call it, technically we call it solar modules. Yeah, you see solar panels on the roof, or maybe solar farms. You see solar panels arranged in a group. Yes, that is what we call solar panels. Now, when you install the solar panels on your roof, basically what the solar panel would do is to charge the batteries that you have.
Okay.
And then also to supply power to your electrical appliances, be it home or offices. Yes. Now, some people will ask, solar energy, why is solar energy expensive? Or the initial cost of solar energy is quite high.
Please just hold on right there to understand. So, but deriving power from sunshine.
Yes.
Re-engineered with the panels to charge these batteries.
Yes.
That's what solar is.
Yes, please.
And then you are going to mention the inverters.
Yeah.
And they're different. What difference there is with the inverters?
So, for a potential consumer who want to have a solar system installed, because of the cost involved, we advise them to take it slowly, where you install only the inverter and the batteries.
Okay.
So the inverter and the batteries purely serve as backup.
Okay, okay, okay.
With that one, the national grid will charge the batteries.
Okay.
So anytime there is light out, the inverter kicks
in. Okay.
Yes.
Then, okay. All right.
So with the solar panels, the inverter and the batteries, the panels will supply power directly to your appliances, as I earlier on said. And it will also charge the batteries for storage of power in case there is light out or there is power outage.
Okay.
Yes.
So in understanding this now, there's always been a perception of or fear of the expense involved in using solar power. Is it expensive or is it affordable?
For now, I would say it's affordable because now we have a lot of industries coming in to manufacture the panels and the solar system.
Okay.
You know, demand and supply.
Yes.
Yes, those days where we don't have enough industry to produce the solar system, it's quite high. But for now, because we have a lot of industries coming in to produce the solar energy equipment, the cost now is a bit low as compared to first.
Are we producing these solar panels in Ghana yet?
Yes, we have some few companies that are producing those solar panels here, but it's not enough.
Okay.
But most of the solar panels that you see around, they are imported.
Okay.
Either from China, Turkey, or Germany.
Let me broaden the conversation to Africa. Now, I mean, we are in the tropics and sunshine is in abundance, but it seems we are not harnessing solar panels, solar power enough for our development, to promote or to produce energy, I beg your pardon? What would be the reason?
Yes, like you said, because people fear the cost. And then two, we also have, excuse me to say, unqualified technicians and solar engineers in the system where, because they don't really install the system well, consumers seems to be like solar system is not okay. Because if you have a qualified engineer or technician, a solar technician, that will come in to do survey, a proper survey, he or she has to determine the wattage of your items that you're going to use on the solar system. There were situations where we had to go and rectify such fault because customers will be like, I am not enjoying this solar, I want to throw them away. And I said, look, who will do it for you? And when we do it for you, you recommend us. And that's what we do.
What is the advantage? Because, I mean, it is still hasn't well been understood and grasped properly by the consumers. And consumers will definitely trust, power sources from the national grid as to solar. What can you convince us about how and why, or the advantages of using solar power?
Good. The main advantages, I will classify them into two. One is to reduce your electricity bills or electricity costs. And then also you have a reliable or sustainable power supply. Those are the two main reasons for using solar energy.
Okay. What are the kinds of expected costs? You mentioned a constant electricity bill. What is if you are tapping from the national grid? What are the kind of constant costs expected by someone who's got, a solar panel fixed at home or for a business?
Okay, good. Let me clarify this. When you install solar system, there is a professional way of installing it, where you will save on ECG costs. There are places where they install the solar panels or the solar energy, but their electricity bill is the same. The reason is they have what we call changeover or changeovers on the solar system. So with that, when there is light out or there is power outage, before they will go and change over to solar, with that, you will not really benefit from the solar system that you have installed in your home. But we have a system where when we install the solar system for you, we do settings on the inverter. So during the daytime, for instance, you'll be consuming directly from the solar panels. So ECG or national grid will automatically cut off into the home or yes.
Okay. Well, there's been a myth about, or there's a myth about this, about areas in the country where you can actually only use solar. I don't know how true that is, but we'll be discussing that shortly. There's a short documentary we want to show to you, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this. And that I want to say thanks. It's a short documentary produced by the World Bank, and that gives you an idea of the benefits of solar energy, especially to certain places and communities that is very difficult to connect to the national grid. And that is something I want to actually talk about now. I mean, there's been myths about, I just picked that information from somewhere about there are only specific areas that you can use in terms of in the sunshine, that you can use solar energy. Is that true?
That's not true. With the solar panels, we have two types. We have what we call monocrystalline and polycrystalline.
Okay.
The monocrystalline works with both heat or sun and a clear weather. So wherever there's a clear weather, the monocrystalline panels will charge the batteries. We have, the second one is the polycrystalline. With the polycrystalline, it works mostly with the sun or the heat. So with those ones, it can be good for the northern part of Ghana, and the other one that I've mentioned, the monocrystalline, it will be okay for everywhere. Yes, everywhere in Ghana.
What is likely to impede the development or the use of solar panels in Ghana, or solar power?
Yes, like I said earlier, if we don't have qualified technicians and qualified engineers in the industry coming up more, what will happen is that we'll have a lot of people that seems to know about solar energy, and when they come into your home or offices or wherever you are and they install the system for you, it wouldn't work well. It wouldn't work well. So if it doesn't work well, I'm not sure you would like to use it. And you wouldn't also like to recommend it to others. And that is the challenge we've been facing in the industry. When we go to sell out our product to potential consumers, we hear some of these negative reactions. Like, no, we learn solar is not good. Oh, there is a man staying around me. He has solar, about 24 panels on the roof, but yet when there is light out, he still doesn't get power. As I said, we need to just get qualified technicians and solar engineers in place. Then I'm sure we wouldn't have anything to impede.
Well, we have, this question is not necessarily political, but it's about the comparison of, like power from ECG as to using solar. We'll be discussing that shortly. I'm opening the phone lines on 0302-211-693 or 694. You can call us 0302-211-693 or 694. Do you use solar energy or solar power at home? You might want to share your experience with us as well. And if you don't use and have questions around the use of solar energy and solar power, feel free to call us in and then let us have your questions answered. It's 0302-211-693 or 694. We do hear about biogas. We hear about other forms of energy that, sometimes or various governments come in to try and use, but we hardly hear about the use of solar energy. And is there a reason why it's been shadowed in the background, or is it that it is there, but because we're not in the industry, we probably wouldn't hear more of it?
Well, it's been there. Just as you said, you don't hear of it because you are not in the industry.
Okay.
But I can tell you that a lot of people are going into solar energy.
Do we have solar farms, sort of, solar power farms?
Yes,
available
I know. Yes, I know we have some solar farms in the north and other parts of the country.
In comparison with these, with the use of solar and that from, let's say, ECG or biogas, whichever, which is cheaper?
I would say the sunshine is free, and in Africa we've been endowed with enough sunshine, so
never ending.
Exactly.
Okay, I have a call on the line now from the Volta region. I didn't quite get your name right, but good morning.
I'll say the sunshine. Hello, good morning. My name is Casmil.
Casmil, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, from Pando.
Okay, please talk to us.
So, never ending. Exactly. I have a call on the line now.
Would you please not listen to us via your television set, please?
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Yes, Casmil, can you please not listen to us via your TV set? Okay, I think I'm not getting him on the line now. So we're talking about the comparison of the availability of sunshine. Equally, what are the threats to the business? I'm very sure that it's not always 100%, but what are the threats to the business?
Yeah, the threat is rainfall. Yes, does
it destroy the panels, or?
Yes, to the panel, because for instance, if the whole day the sun doesn't shine, you wouldn't have enough power to charge the batteries, for the batteries to stop power for you in the evening for usage.
So that is not about, is it destroying the panels, or is it the lack of energy being stored?
Well,
or both?
Yes, both, because one, if you have enough sunshine, the panels will be able to charge the batteries for usage in the evening or at any time that you need it. If we don't have enough sunshine, the panels will not be able to charge the batteries fully.
Okay.
It will charge it to some extent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on right there. Casmel is back on the line now. Casmel, yes, please talk to us.
Yes, once again. Yes, I am not using solar panel at the moment, but I'm so much interested in it. And then I've been making inquiries about it, and as the honorable man said, it's most often said that it's quite expensive to start. So basically, that is what I want to clear. So maybe if they can give us a simple cost on maybe running solar for a simple 2-bedroom house, and then if the cost involved in case you want to fully use it without using the national grid, if it's possible that way, to power your refrigerators, your TV fans, and everything. Thanks so much. That's what I'm calling.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me pick Henrietta's call as well. If you can speak up for me, I'm just struggling to hear that on my floor here. Henrietta, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you very much, Henrietta. Yes, please talk to us from tonight.
Okay, so I first of all want to congratulate Honorable Scott. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning.
Well, my question is, so if I want to have the solar panels installed at home, how much should I be looking at?
Okay, give us a fair idea of what kind of apartment or building you have when you say at home.
Okay, 4 bedrooms, semi-detached.
Okay, 4 bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And I do believe that you have air conditioners. Roughly, if you can just get those breakdown, those details.
Yes, so air conditioners in 3 of the rooms, and a microwave in the kitchen, fridges, a deep freezer, so all of those. Yes.
Okay, regular appliances. All right, thank you very much. So let me start off. Thank you very much, Henrietta. Let me start off with Casmel's question with regards to the kind of expenses. He needs that perception cleared about the cost implications of running solar. And he says he has a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yes, solar is affordable. That is the main thing. It's affordable. With a 2-bedroom apartment, depending on the items you have, well, you can start with 10,000, you can start with 15,000, you can start with 20,000. It depends on the items that you are going to use on the solar system. Yes.
Is there an indication on how much voltage you are, drawing at any point in time to give you a fair idea? Unlike the generators that will just tell you 6 kV and you plug in and next it's not working.
Okay. We have 1 kilowatt, we have 2 kilowatt, up to even 100 kilowatts. Now, for, let's say, a 2-bedroom, we can install 2 kilowatts or 3 kilowatt system, and everything will be fine. But, you see, we have what we call point selection. Some of the items need not to be on the solar system.
Okay.
For instance, ACs.
Okay.
We have some particular type of ACs that should be on the solar system, like the inverter system, ACs. With those ones, they consume less on the solar system. But if you have the normal AC, what it means is that you're going to have a lot of batteries, because the higher the gadget, the more the batteries you install. But what we can also do for you is to select your essential items like TV, fridge, and radio, and light, and fan. We do that as well. Where when there's light out, the fridges, the ACs go off automatically. Okay.
Okay, just to help answer Henrietta's question. Now, she's in a 4-bedroom apartment. She's got air conditioners across, if you to just give her a rough estimate of what she's looking at in terms of installation.
Yes, like I said, it works in sizes or in wattages. So if, for instance, Henrietta has 1.5 horsepower ACs, 3 of them. It means we are looking at 4.5 already. Then we add the other items. So we are almost looking at 8 kilowatt or 10 kilowatt system. And that should be costing her from 25,000 and above. Yes, please.
My last question, does location affect the kind of solar panel or power to use? So, I mean, for those who, live in, not necessarily maybe in remote areas where the national grid can't connect to, does location affect it in any way?
Yes. If you have not installed the panel in such a way that the sunshine can hit it, it will definitely affect it.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, I wish I had a lot of time. There's so many questions to ask, but unfortunately, I'm out of time here. But I've been talking to Scott Cheviah. He's the CEO of Diamond Eagles Limited. And I'm sure people will be asking, want to get in touch. Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible. We are located in Tema, along the Tema Akosombo Road, just after Afariwa Junction. And our office line is 0303 964 816. 0303 986 964
yes 964 816
and then you can also reach us on 020 848 8581 020 848 8581.
Do you use them at home?
Yes, I've been using solar system since 2007.
Well, so
I've never experienced like
He didn't experience doing so.
Yes.
But my guest this morning, thank you very much for joining us on the show, and to all your contributions and calls and questions, thank you so much for making us number one. We're back here same time tomorrow, right here on Prime Morning.